Hello and welcome to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I have a couple of results. I'm happy to say that I received replies very quickly on products that may have fluoride within them. Pepsi returned my message to them very quickly and informed me that they acquire their water for their products from various sources, but whatever source they use what they say is a 7-step purification process which is patented and which removes nearly all dissolved solids in the water, which includes fluoride. So I can say that provided the information that they gave to me is correct, that Pepsi and the products that it sells should be free from fluoride. So Pepsi is a product that I can give a thumbs up to, and I'd also like to say it's great of them to get back to me so swiftly. Now, Heinz, on the other hand, Heinz North America, and I'm sure you all know Heinz brands, they use both well and municipal water, and they do nothing to it apparently. They don't check it for fluoride. They indicated no purification process, no filtering, no nothing. So I have to say that you should use Heinz products with caution, especially if you already have a municipal water supply which is fluoridated. Because there are specific levels that are given, even if you grant, we'll just grant for a moment that a certain amount of fluoride is okay and it helps your teeth, etc. You know, I don't think you should have any fluoride, and I'm sure probably all of you agree with that. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that 1.3 parts per million or whatever is supposedly good for your teeth. Certainly getting it from additional sources is going to increase the chance that you're going to have harmful effects from it. So if you have a fluoridated water supply and you're consuming products that also have fluoride in them, then that's a recipe for disaster. So a big thumbs down to Heinz North America, the H.J. Heinz company, for not doing anything to address the issue of fluoride within their waters, and in fact doing nothing to the water itself in the production of any of its products. At least that is what was said to me in the letter I received from them. So 2 points of interest for you on the fluoride issue. Now I wanted to talk to you very briefly about the agendas that are on the horizon for us now. Now that we've gotten past the health care issue and a bill has been passed, a deplorable, horrible bill, why would someone in a position who calls themselves a progressive like Dennis Kucinich, who supposedly supported single payer, which of course he did for a period of time, how can he justify passing anything just to get something passed, when it is so egregious and so adamantly opposed to what you supposedly believe in? I could not do that. I could not sell out my beliefs like that. Okay? I'm a progressive and I believe in single payer. I believe that everybody in this country should be covered for medical expenses under a Medicare-like system, a single payer that would save hundreds of billions of dollars just by eliminating the insurance companies. So, just getting something on the books is the worst fucking answer anybody can give me. And a desire to quote-unquote do something good, to try to quote-unquote help the fucking people by insuring a certain amount of the uninsured, which is still going to leave a whole bunch left without coverage, even after this thing is fully enacted. So, the other point is there's going to still be action on this front because elections are coming up, and by God, please, please, if you ever had any intention of making a stand, by God, you have to make it now. Do not, under any circumstances, put in the Republicans again. Because whatever plan they have, you can bet it's going to be the same fucking plan as the Democrats. It's just going to be done in a different way. They're going to demand that everybody get private insurance, and you're going to have to pay for it yourself, and rates are going to go up, and everything that's bad with this fucking monstrosity that we've been handed by the fucking Democrats is going to be bad on the Republican side. You're not going to get any salvation there. It's the same old bullshit. So, if you plan to vote out your member of Congress, which I intend to do not try to put in the Republican shill, sleazebag, corporate monger. If it's a Democrat you're trying to get rid of. And if it's a Republican you're trying to get rid of, don't vote in the Democratic shill, sleazebag, corporate monger. The two-party system has to fucking die, because they're both wings of the same corporate fucking control arm over this fucking country. I want progressives in office that are going to stand their ground and hold their position. I don't want someone telling me that I decided to vote for something just so I could have credibility. Credibility with who? You sold out your credibility. So, what's coming next? Well, obviously there's some provisions regarding illegal aliens, and we've also seen the action on the biometric ID card, which I mentioned before. If they try to give me a biometric ID card, I'm burning the motherfucking thing. And I'll refuse to use it. And I'm going to step up the notch on non-compliance myself, and I suggest you all do the same. Okay? Weigh the risk-benefit ratio for yourselves. Okay? It's not easy to say a blanket statement about anything, so just take the steps that you can. All right? Now, we got to fight against the national ID card. We got to fight against this biometric ID card. We got to put the onus on the motherfucking employer where it belongs. They hire illegal immigrants. Why? Because they make more fucking money doing it. Because they can charge them less. They can also pay them under the table. And people try to ignore this and pretend it doesn't happen. Why should I or you have to have a fucking card that says I'm a certified citizen of the fucking United States so you can hire me? Why doesn't the fucking employer have to go through the fucking hassle and make sure he complies with the motherfucking law? That's what I want to see. I want the onus on them. So look for something in immigration. Look for some kind of amnesty program or something like that. Whatever your stance on this, you have to realize that people who are here illegally in this country are necessarily a drain on the system here. And can we afford a drain and drag on our system whenever it cannot even support our own fucking citizens? The next thing, cap and trade. This is a fucking scam to beat all fucking scams. Everything that's fucking produced, every single fucking thing will be taxed. And this is on top of the new taxes for your healthcare reform. There'll be no end to it until you have absolutely nothing left. If you think the foreclosure situation is bad now, wait. Just wait a little bit. Oh, and also wait to see what a sham, bogus piece of crap Obama has put forward to modify homeowner loans under his new revised plan, which hasn't done jack shit to help people keep their houses. Now, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. But you know what? I'm convinced that more and more people are becoming aware. Now, we've seen failures. We've had them. But we've also seen some improvement, some movement, some gathering of momentum. And that's the thing we have to grasp. And that's why we have to keep fighting. And that's why we have to keep pitching these battles and attempting to get wins when we can. And that's why we have to fight everything that is handed our way. And don't believe the lies on either side of the motherfucking aisle, because they're all coming from the same fucking place. So stay focused and stay strong and stay committed. Thank you.